There's no intro for this.
JandC, motherfucker!
Welcome to Way to Be with JandC. Special episode 1. I don't know, not a recurring thing. It's a special episode. Something we felt like doing for you.
We are playing Truth or Drink with Zach Bright.
Zach Bright, the infamous.
I have arrived. I am here.
Definitely, he's here. So those of you that don't know, a quick run through of the rules of this game. You can play with a bunch of people. There's 5 separate decks. They each have different kinds of questions, and then we are going to be playing On the Rocks, which is just chill questions for mixed company. Just enough bite to help you loosen up together. So we hope you enjoy. Should we just dive right in there, Philly D style?
Let's just dive right in.
Yeah.
So how many cards do we get?
Daddy's home. I think we just go in rotation because it was not specified in these rules that came with the game. So probably just go in a circle. You pick up a question card. You pick one of the questions on it and
Ask somebody. All right. I'll go first. What's something about your personal hygiene that you could be better about?
Ooh.
Clipping my fingernails.
It's going with fingernail clippings.
Yep.
I would have said shaving. You shaggy bitch.
It's quarantine, bro. Who do I gotta impress?
That's fair. Me.
Cooking good looking.
What's cooking good looking? Alright, dope.
Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
So, how do we do scoring?
I don't know.
What was that again?
I'm not sure. So maybe it's like Cards Against Humanity because it
collect
mentions
cards.
a judge in here. So there has to be a judge for each
Well, I
question.
mean, like I answer the question.
Yeah, you should read.
How do I win or lose if I
read the
answer the question?
instructions. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
How do we actually play this game?
We'll edit all this part out. It's no worries.
Oh no. Even if you didn't say that, I was fully committed to just
Okay.
Just like, wait, what the fuck?
So
Hang on.
you both answer the question.
Oh.
I judge who has the best answer.
Oh.
The loser drinks.
Do you judge your own answer?
The loser drinks.
The loser drinks.
The loser
Okay.
drinks.
I don't answer the question. The judge doesn't answer the question.
So the person asking the question.
Next turn it's your turn. You'll ask me and Cody a question, and you'll judge which one of us has the best answer to the question.
And
Okay.
loser drinks.
I see.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So, Cody, what about your personal hygiene could you be better at?
That's embarrassing.
You can drink to not answer the question, but Zach automatically wins.
Well, I can't leave it a mystery because people's minds will go everywhere. No, it's cutting my toenails. They're super long and gross right now because I can't reach them to clip them.
Oh yeah.
I messed with them.
Here you go. I'm gonna give you that one.
I don't
Out
even
of
pay
crippled
attention.
sympathy.
Have a drink, sir.
So
That's right. I'm getting that sympathy vote.
I guess I will have to get a drink to play.
You damn right. There's Moscow music.
Boy!
My boy has arrived!
So
It's like, what? You got to drive later? Nah. You're
He
good.
lives here.
it's your turn, Zach.
Oh,
It's my
Zach.
turn.
Ask a
I
question.
thought you were like, Zach. It's like, yes.
Hello.
waiting for the follow up. Just like, yeah. What's up?
That's the name.
Oh my god. No, I would never ask that. Okay, so like this isn't the question. This is the one I'm not choosing. But it was, if you had to eat one delectable part of my delicious body, what part would you choose?
Ham steaks.
Heard. What the fuck, dude? What kind of question is that?
I
Okay,
don't know.
so
That's weird.
Cody, what are you anxious about, and can we reassure you?
What am I anxious about?
Tell me your troubles. What ails you, my child?
I'm going to use one of my twist cards, and it says, the person who drew this card now answers that question.
Okay.
Bam. I would choose not to answer that.
I'm anxious about ordering stuff in drive-thrus.
Ooh,
I get really nervous about that for absolutely no reason.
that's very strange.
She's like, what do you want? And I'm like, I haven't looked at the menu. Okay, well, let me know. And then I have to sit there and panic look through the menu and pretend that I'm actually like deciphering what's going on, but I'm so riddled with anxiety, but I'm not actually reading anything. I'm just frantically looking at pictures. That's my answer.
I'm anxious about drive-through interactions.
Absolutely, dude.
Understood.
I have to answer the question.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you
I
doing?
made the person who drew the card.
Yeah, but he has to answer
I
it
still
too.
have to answer it.
Oh,
too.
okay, heard. Ooh, does that mean I still have to answer?
That means
No, you become
no,
the
you
judge
picked
now.
me. You're the judge now.
Oh,
you
yeah, the
switched
person
it to
becomes
me.
eligible for
You're the
point.
person in charge now.
Oh, okay, I'm the judge. Okay, heard. What's your answer?
I am nervous about like the YouTube channel and streaming and stuff. It does make me a little nervous being good at it.
But we're not good at it.
Exactly.
The first step to being good at something is kind of sucking at something. But I don't think you guys even suck. You guys have good equipment.
Step one.
Step one.
Step one.
Yeah.
Try.
I'm good. I don't try at things.
All right, so,
now
Cody,
you have
you're
to
the
pick
judge
one
now.
of
Though.
us
Um,
of who had the best answer, or the answer you liked the most, and you give that person a card.
Well, I understand the anxiety about
He has
us
the card though.
doing this.
Yeah, you get to decide who gets that.
No doubt. But that's super weird at a drive-through. It's
Oh, dude.
every drive-through. You know what they have.
No. They changed shit, man.
I
Taco
forget.
Bell. No, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
No.
In which order would you
No,
like
let's-
your cheese, tomatoes, meat, and sour
no,
cream?
There's shit. Sometimes
I
they
don't
have the
want sour
boxes, dude, or they have the deals where it's like it comes with the fries. Like, you won't know unless you read the board.
But like once you have it once or have seen their
It
commercials,
goes
you know what's in the
gone.
box.
No, there was this habanero crunch wrap not crunch wrap. Couldn't even quesarito. I'm sorry, Taco Bell terms quesarito.
quesarito.
Um,
Those are so good.
it was super spicy, and then eventually I ordered it. And they're like, "We don't have it," and I'm like, "Well, now I have to look. Now I have to look all the time because it's not there."
My goodness.
A day in the life, bro.
A day in
First
the
world
life.
problems. Fucking
I'm gonna,
sucks.
I'm gonna give you that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's super weird.
It is one of my few it's weird. Like
If
I'm,
I was blackout drunk, I'm sorry to cut you off. And someone pulled up into a Taco Bell drive-through, and they were like, "Hey, Cody, what do you want?" I could get out the word crunch wrap, and I know I'm gonna love it every time.
dude, it's weird. It's like I'm very socially adept in certain situations. I can talk to people in really weird situations, especially bartending. I can find weird niches to like make stuff happen.
Mm-hmm.
But there is just something about drive-thrus. I fucking hate them.
It's because you're not looking at somebody.
You're so extroverted. You
Yo,
can't even
that's-
order food with
This is
a
real.
person
No, hang on.
present.
Hey, this is real. This is real. This is the same reason why I can't record Snapchats of myself and like
Uh-huh.
send them out to people. It's
It's
like
because secretly, deep down, you hate yourself.
you're not wrong. Damn it! People pay for therapy, man.
Here we are.
Here we are.
It costs 3 beers.
3 beers. I'll fucking drink to that. Cheers, homie.
Cheers, homies.
Oh, yo, you got this Moscow Mule?
Oh,
Hey.
what up?
Homie. One more.
Oop. Take it.
Take it.
Sink it.
Hug it. Chug it. Football.
Josh.
It's a question to both of us.
Yes, because there's only 3 players.
Even if there wasn't,
Right.
you're asking both of us the question.
I am, but I'm starting with you.
No,
So I'm
Okay.
curious about your answer.
hand you the mic.
What's my greatest physical asset? Don't be shy.
Really? I had that one. That's
Oh my gosh, this is the one I won
gave you.
earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I feel like a dummy.
Why do you want to know what my
Where's
best
the
asset
discard
is?
pile? This is the discard.
I want to know what you think my best asset is because I have body issues.
Here. Alright, so
Ah, fuck, you don't have to answer.
I
All
don't
right,
have to answer
fine.
that question.
So you would just take a drink to piss me off. All right. Ooh, that's not a good question to
Right,
ask
something
you.
Weird, like you're
I'm
racist.
not. This is not the question I'm asking, but it would just be super weird in this situation.
That's the last one I described. I'm like, I don't want anyone here to eat any part of my delicious body.
How are we right for each other romantically? Certainly, you can think of at least one way we're compatible. I'm not going to read you that one because I already know all your answers. What was your most embarrassing moment that transpired in public? Let's all relive it. Embarrassing public moments.
Like let one rip in the middle of class once. I thought it was going to be silent and it wasn't.
Okay.
That was pretty embarrassing.
Did everybody know it was you? They like turn and look.
Yeah. Like people turn to look.
He was like, yeah, it was probably this
Like,
guy.
Josh will be here fighting. Just fighting and wiping. Damn, alright. Farting in high school. Everybody knew it was you? That's pretty embarrassing. What you got, Zach?
Embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Embarrassing moments in public.
Public embarrassment.
Public embarrassment. I blacked out and hit the concrete in a hookah bar parking lot one time. And I don't want to go into details, but we left my buddy's car, and then on the way back into the hookah bar, I hit the ground.
Then you just stopped walking?
I had this image of Falcon, like, or, you know, Smash Bros. Captain Falcon,
Yeah,
Falcon
yeah.
Punch. I had an image of that, but I was rocketing towards the ground. That's the, like, literally,
Falcon fall.
I don't even have, I have no knowledge of why this entered my mind, but as I fell, that's how I felt, and in my mind, that's like, this is what's happening. And
You
then
just
I woke
Falcon
up,
punched the ground?
I woke up looking at the sky, and there was like 8 people around me, no one that I knew, asking if I was okay and stuff, and then my friends got me and took me home. That's probably the most embarrassed I've ever fucking been, dude.
Blacking out in public.
In a parking lot at like midnight, in a dirty part of Nampa, Idaho. In the alleyway of a hookah bar with a bunch of, are you okay? Yep. Get me home. Please.
Good.
I'm conscious. I don't want to be on the floor anymore.
So, to somebody, you were just that guy that got so drunk and fell down.
That's what we'll call it.
Sure.
Drunk.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
somebody remembers you like that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Sure, but a lot more people remember you as the guy that ripped one in the middle of class. So, and for that reason...
I'd say you win this round.
Yeah, you're
for
going to
sure.
win this round, my dude. Have a drink.
I just did, and I'll have another.
Yeah, have another.
There you go.
Alright.
Senor Joshua.
What is the worst date you've ever been on?
It's so insane how quickly I just thought of the worst date I've ever been on.
I already know that you're going to win this, so I'm going to reflect this on Josh. Somehow.
I'll just...
You asked him, though.
I mean, he's
It's
asking
to
both
both
of
of
us.
It's the question.
Right here.
And I'm judging it.
I guess I'll just tell this story. No. The worst date?
It's going to be on you.
What's that?
I don't think you're the judge.
You chose. You
No,
choose
you-
someone else to answer as you.
Oh, as me.
So I have to.
You don't
pretend-
know me. You don't
So
know
you
me
have to
enough.
pretend to
you
be
don't
Zach
know me
Wright.
enough.
I would be more interested watching you try to be him
Let's
than I
do
am
this.
interested in the
I'm
end of
I'm
this
actually
question.
really curious about that.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know
Let's,
like enough about me, I guess, but you don't
you know
me, know me.
of Zach
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know me,
through
know me.
stories that I've told you.
All right.
So answer this question as Zach.
So I'm Zach, man.
So I'm just out here.
I'm just out here
Like
loving.
We're doing the stuff. We're out here. What's happening?
I was playing Overwatch and met this girl. She plays support, so I know she'll have my dreams at heart. You know.
She's a mercy main. I like that a lot.
We went out to McDonald's. I told her she could get anything off the dollar menu. Ball up.
y'all.
Oh no!
Oh God! I hope this is genuine. This is
break
the
me.
best. What'd she get off
we,
that
was
dollar
sat,
menu?
we sat down and we was enjoying them nuggets.
That 4-piece nugget stuff.
That 4-piece nuggets. We got 2.
Shit.
We got 2.
Walmart had the Szechuan sauce back. Limited time.
Hashtag.
You know what can I say?
So we were sitting there talking, right? Everything's going good. How are you? Good. How are you?
In this metaphor, you're dating yourself.
I can see that.
Man. And then all of a sudden, the drugs wore off, and I'm just there alone.
Damn it!
Oh man.
Damn it!
I was alone.
Oh, it was so
I only
good.
had one McNugget.
Beautiful.
Those other McNuggets were great, but don't remember them.
Beautiful.
I got one that I will, though.
Absolutely beautifully
The
done.
shred of...
You've captured the essence.
Wow, that's horrifyingly accurate. Just like...
You know, how you doing, girl? Get anything you want off the dollar menu. I got money like that.
I took a girl to Taco Bell for Valentine's Day one time.
Holy shit. Did it work?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Did it work?
I don't even want to go into it. It was a bad time.
That was a bad date, my dude.
Yeah, it was... I did get a lot of free shit, but it wasn't enough. It's not a good time.
Who wants to make out with somebody that just ate Taco Bell?
Someone else who just ate Taco Bell with them, maybe. And that's a stretch.
Maybe. Because then you got that I just ate Taco Bell feeling in your gut. I don't feel
And that's just this ominous feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you just eat Taco Bell, you're like, I'm full, but
Ugh.
do I feel like wholesomely full?
It's
Or,
like,
or did I just like
Yeah.
put something in my body to feign that? You know what I mean? Like,
Just suppressing the hunger, really.
yeah,
at
it's
this
just
point.
like, okay, I ate this, but I'm gonna be hungry in like 30 minutes.
That's how I feel about Chinese food. I know it's weird to say because everybody's like, you're hungry 30 minutes later.
Yeah, that's kind of like a stereotypical joke about
Right.
Chinese food.
Right.
I never get that with
It's a
Taco
thing,
Bell.
though.
I usually like feel deep shame and regret,
Well,
but like never.
and like a lot of just indigestion in your lower gut.
It doesn't even matter because the hour and a half I feel terrible after eating Taco Bell. The 10 minutes it takes for me to just eat something from Taco Bell is totally worth the next 2 hours.
The bliss. The bliss.
It's incredible!
Dude, you have a burrito that has nacho cheese in it.
Yeah!
And it started off as a promo and it's a staple now. It's like, what the fuck is up?
What is up?
I was there.
3,000
I was
years
there
ago.
when they started 5-layer burritos and they were 89 cents a pop and they had twice as much shit in them, dude. Those burritos were like this big.
They were monstrous.
And they were less than $1.
Yeah, it was good.
We could have solved the homeless crisis.
Dude.
As far as like, no, not their homes. They
mean,
could have
the-
been fed.
The hunger crisis.
That's what I meant. Sorry. But they could have been
You don't
fed.
need a house, you have this burrito.
It's like, dude, I have a house. I have a place I live.
But do you have a burrito?
All I need is a 5-layer burrito a day. If they're at that size, I'm gonna live forever.
It's 4,000
People out here starving on the
calories.
streets. You give them, fucking kidding me? You have 89-cent 5-layer burritos.
Here's a 20.
Give the people what they want.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. Do I get more of these?
Cody, so
Yes.
I think
What's your
you need
worst
one
date?
too.
Oh, my worst date?
You only have 2, yeah.
It's not as bad as Zach's
You got 2,
made
bro.
up terrible first date.
This is your win pile.
yeah, that's my win pile.
Oh, there's your other card.
You should have
okay,
3
so
of these.
so make a win pile.
Yeah, that's my win pile.
Okay.
Because I just answered it as you, and now it's Cody's turn to answer his date.
My worst date story is not as good as Zach's hypothetical date with himself on drugs.
And when I woke up, or when I came to, I was all alone.
I was all alone with only 4 nuggets.
Fuck that. That actually still resonates. It's like, damn it.
You know how many times I've woken up alone with only 4 nuggets? My worst date story. Well, it's not as exciting, but it was definitely my worst date. I was 16. I had just broken up with Cynthia.
Cynthia.
No, excuse me. We
That's a
got
name.
together when I was 16, so I was 17. I was just fresh out of a relationship with this girl that I had been in a relationship
With
with.
a diabolical name. Cynthia?
Yeah.
Her name has sin in the name.
I think she goes by Cindy now.
Still, the point stands.
Either way,
Sin in the name. Red
Sin in the
flags.
Cynthia was and remains to this day a wonderful person. And if you're listening,
I take back everything I said.
I take back everything I said about you. And I read some of the things you said about me, and they still hurt. Anyways,
Chew on that.
this doesn't. Yeah, true on that. This has nothing to do with Cynthia, other than the fact that we had just broken up like 3 months before this happening. So I was on a date with this girl that I liked. Like, I was trying to get a date with her for a while, and she finally said yes, so we went to the movies and we were going to grab dinner, and it was just going to be like a date, what you do when you're 17 years old and you can afford. So we were at the movie theater, and I think we were watching like Hancock or something. It was around that time. And we had popcorn, and she had a drink and I had a drink. And this is just the worst thing I've done publicly, because at that age I didn't have a lot of like confidence about my body because I've always been kind of heavy. But anyways, I was super excited because this girl was super cute and funny, and I liked her a lot, and I wanted her to like me. And I looked over at her in the middle of the movie, and I just like kind of stared at her for a little bit until she looked over at me, drilling a hole in her face with my eyes. And I went to take a drink out of my soda. And I was like keeping eye contact with her. Yeah, and you can guess the rest of this story. The straw went directly in my nose. And it freaked me out, and then I started sneezing like uncontrollably in the middle of a movie theater. Like, like loud, and there was people in front of us, so they were like, dude, really?
Just getting showered. Like,
yeah,
I got the Rona.
I am so sorry. You know how it gets when I get real sneezy? I have really terrible allergies. So I'll sneeze like 10 times in a row. Like, that's common. That just happens. And I was so embarrassed in front of this girl after sticking a straw up my nose and just sneezing all over
assaulting
4 people.
the front row with your
in
mucus.
Front of me. I was like, I'm so sorry. You have to sit next to me. If you want to move, I get it. It's no worries. I'll call you a cab if you want to go home.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, it was really bad. Flash forward, she stopped picking up my phone calls after that. So, message received.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No answer is an answer.
Yeah. And Lacey, if you're listening to this, that never left my heart.
You're going to have to live with the fact that you hurt this man
Exactly.
for the rest
that was
of
over
your life.
A decade ago, and it wasn't even your fault.
And it still resonates. You should feel bad.
And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry you had to sit next to me for the rest of that night like a champion. And then you rode home with me in silence for 30 minutes. And then you said bye, and then we didn't talk no more. So, fuck you. You missed out. I'm great.
If he doesn't win this question, I'm going to be upset.
You're the judge.
You're the judge.
You win this round, sir.
What?
No. Wait, I'm the judge?
Yeah.
You did. No, hang on.
That Zach Brad impression was...
Yeah, the Zach Brett impression definitely wins.
Yeah.
No,
I
you...
was gonna say, I'll do
Dude, that was... Yeah, no. Definitely a win.
So it is your turn. Because you stole my question. I think that's the one you won.
That's the one I won. Alright. Oh, these are both good.
You should pick the better one and then ask that one.
I'm weighing out that option right now.
While you do that,
God, they're so good.
I'm gonna grab a refill. Ouch.
These are so good. If I answer one of these, I would actually be okay with someone asking the other question on these. These are both great. Okay, one, I'm going to tell you both of them. One is, if you discover you'll die today, what's your biggest regret? Wow, isn't that a question?
Yeah, fuck.
And
man.
the second one is, your Google history has been made public. Which search is the hardest to explain? I pick that one. Google search. What's going on?
Hardest to explain Google search.
Do you have the search history for when you got your premium account?
How do I see
What are you talking about there, Zach Bright? What premium account do you speak of? They were free!
It was free, damn it!
There were no free premium accounts last month.
No, I was just trying to support the Italy relief.
I mean, they're struggling out there, man.
They're...
You gotta look out for people.
Oh my god. You know what? I never finished the authorization, so I'm still clean and I can still be buried in the cemetery.
I have no Google activity.
You have nothing.
Why don't you Google
You
anything?
have had no knowledge, no need for knowledge outside of what's in your brain.
I think I search YouTube usually
Oh, yeah.
when I'm searching for stuff.
That makes sense.
This
I
time-
like to watch videos of people doing stuff to learn how to do it.
Okay.
So a lot of times Google just tells you, and that's not good enough for me. I like to see it.
Wow. The man who doesn't need Google.
But that's just my thought.
I have transcended to a higher plane.
I don't know. Let me check on my laptop. Maybe it's on here.
You have so much history. It's just like, fuck, man. What do you actually want to
I
see?
Google shit
Well,
constantly.
same here, dude.
If I have a question, I immediately look it up.
Dude, the most I'll ever like be on Google to search stuff is when I'm looking up stuff for a video game. Especially Final Fantasy, dude. This newer one.
Mm-hmm.
Every 5 seconds, like, pause it. FF7, this choice. What do I do? Apparently nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Just like in the grand scheme of things, nothing fucking matters.
Time takes us all.
Yep.
No, it's super weird. I Google things so much every day. There's like
Y'all have nothing.
35 things on just April 28th.
What's
I
something
Googled.
that
A lot of it's Minecraft related.
nothing's hard to explain?
I have searched questionable things before, but not recently. Hilary Swank's neck. I Googled those words once.
Who the fuck is Hilary Swank?
She is an actress. She was in movies.
And you're looking for her neck.
$1 Million Baby. So this has deep, deep roots that start in The Office.
Who is this actress?
She played in $1 Million Baby with Clint Eastwood, I think, was in that.
I don't know that movie.
She played a boxer. So it doesn't even matter. The question in The Office about Hilary Swank was whether or not she was hot. Attractive, yes, but hot, maybe. And then the whole office had this vote on whether or not Hilary Swank was hot. And I was watching this episode because I was binging The Office because my legs were broken. And
What character does she play?
she doesn't play in The Office. They just
Yeah,
reference
they
her.
were referencing
Oh.
Hilary Swank.
referencing Hilary Swank.
Okay, I'm sorry. Over my head.
Anyways. And it got me thinking, is Hilary Swank hot? And then I started Googling, like, pictures of her, and I couldn't really place it. Like, yeah, she's attractive, but is she hot? You know, and I flipped through, like, 50 fucking pictures of Hilary Swank. And in one of them, I noticed a weird thing about her neck, and I thought it might have been, like, airbrushed or photoshopped or whatever. So I Googled, like, 1,000 pictures of Hilary Swank's neck.
Tracheotomy?
I don't know. It was
With all the Google searches, you're still left
yeah,
wondering.
because she does this. You guys can't see this, but like I'm showing a picture of her in a fucking turtleneck. It's hard to get pictures of her neck because it's usually blocked by her hand or
It's
arm.
because she probably has a tracheotomy, dude.
Look at it.
I mean, no,
She's
not
blocking
a
her
tracheotomy.
neck.
She
No
is.
neck.
Whoa.
No neck.
Whoa.
There's a
Y'all want
picture
to
of her
talk
neck.
about...
You see the weird thing on her neck I'm
There's
talking
nothing on her neck.
about? You're out of your fucking
Let me
mind.
see. On the right?
A little.
Like on this side of her neck, right here, this
A
little
little.
bump.
Yeah, you
That
see
bump
it.
right there.
Yeah.
She's that self-conscious about that.
I don't know.
Build yourself a bridge and get the fuck over it.
I don't
It's
know
nothing.
if she's self-conscious about it, but it's something I noticed in one of these pictures, and I was like,
Wow.
oh, that's weird. And then I was flipping through all the pictures, and you're like,
That's,
she's not showing her neck in any of these. So I was like,
That's-
Hilary Swank's neck. I Googled that.
I respect your answer. A lot. That, like, you had years, decades worth of Google searches,
I crunched the numbers on this one.
and you immediately went to that.
I don't know. I'll drink.
Yeah, have a drink.
That's
You
fair.
lost. Mine was great.
His was
So
great.
yours was good anyway.
And
I'll
for the
probably just go
record, Hilary Swank
Is this your
is
win pile?
hot. This is my win pile.
There you go.
Hillary Swank is hot. This is where I eventually ended up.
Eh.
I wonder how many people are going to Google Hillary Swank's neck. At least 40, because that's our average viewership.
You guys got 40 people?
Hmm?
We
So
gotta
far.
boost those numbers up.
Yeah, those
Those
are rookie
rookie
numbers.
We gotta
I
get
share
that
them on
higher.
Facebook whenever we release
Oh, dude,
this
like,
I
stuff.
share them on
Do
Twitter.
you guys have
He shares them on
Do you guys
Twitter.
have an actual page?
Yeah, we have a Twitter page.
We have a Twitter page,
Do you
but
have
we
a
don't,
Facebook page?
we don't have an official Facebook.
Make a Facebook page.
Yeah, we should.
I'll start. No, you need to make that and start uploading stuff to it.
Okay.
Instagram. I don't have Instagram.
Yeah,
but
we're not on. You do, because I have you added on
I
Instagram,
know
but
Trey.
you never
Trey too.
post it.
Trey has shared hundreds of things to me, and he messaged me like I think 6 months ago. He's like, "Do you ever check your Insta?" I'm like, "No, I still have an Insta." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh shit, dude."
You have like 20 followers and 0 posts.
Yeah, it's because I made it and never logged back in.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Part 2 will be out next week. Remember to like the video if you liked what you heard. Subscribe if you want to hear more. And we'll see you guys next time.